just even before you had to go, I was left to your bench, just offensively, the inability to slow them. Is that sort of the problem that you've been trying to correct, or is that a little?
A little bit of both. Part of it is our getting up into the ball and making them feel us. But that's what the Hornets do. That's their game. That's their thing. Where they get up the floor quickly. They're a free shooting team that play with great pace on the offensive end. And we have to do a better job of getting into guys and making it hard on them for sure.
Is there the difficulty of just keeping faith that you can get by and you guys can win games when you're playing the Vipers? You're catching on the Vipers?
Not really. I mean, we play the games. We've got our guys out there and they're playing hard, and we feel like we have a chance. And not to say they didn't play hard tonight, because I thought we played pretty hard. But it was just a team that played well against us. We have to play a little bit better. But it's hard when you got guys who haven't played in the league before. We were there last year. But they're learning, they're growing. And if you think about the guys we had last year who were in the same position, the Armani's of the world, the KJ's of the world, the JT's of the world, look at the jump that they made from year one to year two. So going through it is painful for sure. And playing, Tremblin and Jae'Sean, who's out there, and guys who haven't really got a lot of minutes is hard for them and for the group. But hopefully, when we're looking back next year, these guys are contributing and playing well. Look at them the same way we look at our body.
21 turnovers tonight. How much do you attest that to just trying to find chemistry with these guys in the rotations?
Yeah, a lot of it. We're missing a primary ball handler without JT for sure, and he takes a lot of pressure off on both ends of the floor. So we're gonna have to find that. But hopefully tomorrow night, if those guys come back, they should. We'll have more ball handling on the floor, decision makers on the floor, and less turnovers.
And I'd like to make you see a difference in our mind versus where his shot isn't falling, but he still has the confidence to continue to shoot it to try to get out of it.
Yeah, I pulled him over to the side and I told him, don't stop shooting. That's the last thing we need from him. He kept shooting. It was the ones that are created off screens and the ones that are created by his teammates. I love those ones. He took some forced ones that weren't great, and I told him that. But for him to be, when he's on the floor, he needs to shoot the ball. Because that's what it didn't fall for him, but he's confident enough to where he'll bounce back.
We'll take one from Zoom. Brian Bearfield.
Coach, how much does your coaching style and your other coaches, how much does that change when you have so many teenagers on the floor and with limited experience like that going against some of the more veteran players from the Charlotte Hornets?
Yeah, it changes a little bit. It changes as far as teaching and making sure you're not overreacting or kind of getting on guys for mistakes that they don't necessarily know. You have so many young guys on the floor. It's so much more about teaching them from the moments as opposed to like scolding them for the moments. And we got to watch this tape and learn from it and grow from it. And hopefully they'll do better. But yeah, it does change because if you have a group out there of veterans like they have who have played together for, I think this is their second year together, and they all have a good grasp for what they're doing, then it's more correction and like you can get after it a little bit. But for the guys who don't really have a great feel for, how we want to play and where I'm supposed to be and stuff like that, it's much more about just helping them understand.
Just to follow up on what
Thank you.
Richard's different from their guys and us, but overall, big picture, is the offense you guys have in mind similar in some ways to their style and maybe priorities, their philosophy offensively, is it very similar to what you want?
Yeah, it is similar. I think JB does a great job with their offense, getting them moving around, and, putting you in binds. But yeah, they move it, they play. That's how I want to play, like as fast as they play. Ball does a great job getting the ball to the floor quickly, and then they play 5 out, they roll hard, Plumlee, and Plumlee, like you're saying, is a little different than C Wood. But yeah, I see that. I see that as far as the similarity between what we want to be and who they are. Because they're really number one in the league offense. So two. Great.
Do you want to be one? Sorry.
We will be one.